All right, guys, I do have a Monday editorial for you. It was one that was sent to me through email. And I went through it and I looked, and I'm going to give you a video clip right now. Watch this video clip, and then we're going to talk about this news story.
Please, officer, leave. He starts to yell at me. You think y'all have this kind of power? You have this authority? Why can't he leave? Why can't you? You are here to tell him to leave.
I'm not gonna.
Don't walk closer to me. Do not walk close. Yo, don't walk up on me.
I don't need you yelling.
All right, I don't need you in my yard and like this is your house.
Please.
I own this property. Why are you here? A conversation about what?
Because you called the police saying
because I want him to leave. I called you guys so he can leave. Excuse me on the phone.
Right here.
Can you tell these people to leave? Now it's 3 cops up in my yard just for one of these officers to leave?
Yeah, you called.
Hello, ma'am, on the phone, and then he's sitting there smiling because.
Why is he here?
Why are you here? And why are y'all smirking, baby?
No. Stop, please, stop.
So I guess the officer has her by the arm. He's arresting her or something. I think she got handcuffed. Sounded like. All right, now that you've seen the clip, this is what it's about. Now I'm going to let you come to your own conclusions in the comment section below. I will put a link to this story in the description box below. The link that I put below both has the news story from Channel 4 and the 15-minute full video from her. So you can watch her full video right there. But thank you to NBC for Jax. A 29-year-old woman says Jacksonville police entered her home without permission and used excessive force, pinning her to the ground. In a video of the incident, which was captured by Brittany Williams' boyfriend, it appears an officer can be heard saying he was assaulted by Williams. We're going to get back to that. Shortly after 5:30 p.m. Thursday, News 4 Jax was there when Williams walked out of the Duval County Jail, being greeted by her family and her boyfriend, Asar Moore. Williams said, quote, "I'm in a lot of pain. I've been asking for medical attention since I got here." Williams was arrested and charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest. She said it all started when she asked a police officer parked in her driveway to leave because he didn't appear to be conducting official business. Now, at the beginning of the video, which is in the link below, Williams calls 911 to request assistance. When more police arrive, one of the officers appears to walk slowly toward her. Williams says, "He told me my supervisor is coming, and the next thing I know, I'm being attacked from both sides on my porch." News 4 Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says, quote, "An officer will not just pull up into a private driveway and just sit there, number one. Number two, the person arrested was well within her rights to ask the officer, was he there for official business? We later learned he was there reading emails, and she asked him to leave." Now, the officer can be heard in the recording saying that the driveway is public access. No, it was in front of her home. The officer can also be heard in the recording saying he was reading emails. So he wasn't doing official, he was just sitting there reading his emails. Okay, is that official? I guess that's official business, right? To cops talking to mama on the cell phone is official business. Later in the video, an officer can be heard telling Moore, her boyfriend, that Williams is being arrested for throwing something at an officer before the video was recorded. He does say that. I think I stopped my clip just before he said that, because I did hear him say that she threw something from her face at him. And I think I had already stopped the recording, screen recording, when that played. Now, I'm going to stop it right there. You can read the story in the description box below. But the gist of it, what we have here and what I want to get across to all of you, first of all, is always record the police. Always. Second of all, and this is why you record the police, because second of all, so the officer says, well, she took something off her face and threw it at me before she started recording. But if you watch the 15-minute clip below, she's recording on the phone. She says, well, he was yelling at me. I just asked him to leave. This is all, I guess, before she started recording. Here's the thing. If at that point she had took something off her face and threw it at him, would he go back to his car and call for I need backup. This lady just threw a face covering at me. I need my supervisor. I just got a face covering threw at me. Would he do that? Hell no. We know every cop in the country. You take a face covering off and throw it at him, you're getting tackled, tased, or pepper sprayed. End of. You're getting arrested right then. We already know that. Why would he say later in the video as you watch it, hey, you don't need to be yelling at me. Hey, you're a cop. We want to yell at you? We'll yell at you. Deal with it or get another job. But then also, and finally here, why would they creep up on her, walk up on her creepily, and then tackle her if she threw something at them? They would have tackled her like a bunch of linebackers in a defensive play. There is no way she would have threw something at that cop, then went back in the house, called 911 while he got in his car and did whatever the hell he was doing, and then they show up, and then they negotiate with her, and then they say, well, you called us. You called us, but she threw something at them, right? You called us, and she's telling them why she called. I want him to leave. Yeah, but you called us. Don't be yelling at me. But she threw something at the officer, right? So why are we standing here talking to her? Because she didn't throw anything at that officer. She didn't throw anything at that officer any more than I'm going to pick up my car and throw it into the street. She didn't throw anything at that lying dog. You arrested her because she wanted you to leave her property, and she was yelling at you, and she called 911 to say, I would like this officer off my property who's not doing anything. Well, he's reading emails. He could have read them from the street. Do it all the time. They block the lane and the roadway to do all kind of stuff. They could block the road to read their emails. But Jacksonville Police Department violated somebody's rights today because they wanted to show, we got the power, man. It's right here. It's a tin badge. We do what we want, and you fuck off. That's how the Jacksonville Police Department is treating their citizens today. I want everybody from Florida to look at this and understand that. Record the police always. Community Leo Watch. Watching Leos, that's law enforcement officers from coast to coast. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. By the way, if you're wondering what this is, that's his wife's Mother's Day balloon. It's a fish.